animosity.
What's up, YouTube family?
I would have a problem with my baby mother losing my children to the streets.
I really want to like comment on the situation with Mama Duck.
You have mothers in Chicago that raise children in them same streets.
I'm calm.
To be construction workers.
Let y'all listen.
To be doctors.
Hassan Campbell definitely went in directly. He went in on Mama Duck.
In Chicago that raised productive
And she went in on him.
Every mother in Chicago didn't raise a gangbanger, right? My question is.
Hold on, let me pause
1,
this.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do you lose 5 children? When does it get to the point whether you
Listen.
lose 4 or 5 to the street?
I'm a brown man. I'm not gonna say I'm a black man because to be black is to be nothing. Turn the lights out in pure darkness, you don't see nothing. So I'm not gonna affiliate myself with being a color that's black. Because I'm not black, I'm brown. You see how beautiful the light is when it touches me. You understand? It's the light touching the light. You see that? You understand? You see that? That's the most beautiful background right there. You understand me? This is how I imagine the sky looking. Not being blue. I imagine the sky being like this. At least when I was young, I think I remember the sky being like yellow or orange. Not really blue. But, you know, I might sound like I'm crazy to some people, but back to the situation with Hassan Campbell. I'm a brown man, so, you know, I value my people. I value my people, you understand? I don't agree with them 100%, but I value them, I respect them. I gotta say, for Mama Duck to take offense to what Hassan Campbell was saying or any other media outlets or any other YouTubers, if anybody said Mama Duck should take accountability for her kid's death, I agree with that, you know? I really do. I agree with that. I was a troubled kid. My mother, you know, was a single mother. My father was in prison. He just came home. Like, you know what I'm saying? My father got locked up when I was 4 years old. He just came home last year, and I'm 26. So you know how long my dog been gone, you know, but my mother held us down. But she couldn't raise a man. You know, I was a man. I'm talking about 7 years old. I'm playing in the streets, getting in trouble, all type of shit. You know what she did? Sent me to a whole nother state. Allowed another man to raise me. And that made something out of me. You understand? It really did. It made something out of me. It made me value my freedom and value my life. Before that, I probably would have been jammed up in prison for murder right now. Ain't no telling, because I was wild. I was really wild. Easily influenced. If I'm around niggas who shooting, I'm shooting. I was very easily influenced. That's how I know I was actually in tune with reality. Energy is powerful, so pay attention to that. So once a mother notices her kids is in danger, she should be the one who tell her kids to get out the way, move, go somewhere else with that money you got. Go ahead, keep it moving. But from my understanding, she didn't do that. From my understanding, she allowed her kid to do the same thing and actually indulge in the same activities to an extent, as far as this and the other people who passed away. Which is, I don't really believe in all of that, but that's another subject. I'm going to speak on this for now. I really don't agree with everything Hassan Campbell say, but for a mother to lose all her kids, she obviously wasn't doing nothing right. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that all of the mothers have the ability to control or, you know, actually have a sit down with their kids, because some of the mothers are damaged as well. You know, I got a little sister and she's a mother. She just lost her mother last year, so I know she's dealing with a lot of pain. So we know our women deal with a lot of pain and, you know, a lot of concern, you know. But when you lose a child, it's different. That instinct got to come in and say, yo, something ain't right. I got to find a way to protect my other kids. I got to make sure my other kids don't go through what their brother went through. 5 kids out of 10. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. You actually was ignoring the situations your kids was involved in. But Mama Duck, if you come across my video, I don't mean no disrespect, but I'm a man before anything. You know what I'm saying? And I stand by the truth. Not saying you a bad mother, but speaking from my standpoint, I feel like you should have stepped in and told your kids to go somewhere else. It ain't about running in. It ain't about being scared. It's about thinking, being alert. You got them kids got kids out here. Now they kids got to grow up without a father, you know, all because nobody wouldn't tell them to get out the city. Hey, you know, well, Cy Campbell said that, you know, her son is in hell, LBG Duck in hell. I don't believe that. First of all, from my understanding, the body is only organs and blood cells. That's what allows this body to live. It ain't no breath. It ain't no breath. It ain't no oxygen. It's them blood cells for one. Okay? So what is there to judge? This is makeup. This is an avatar. This is a look. What is there to judge about my face? What is there to judge about my actions? You understand? When you go back to the roots and you read, let me shut this guy off real quick because this is important, you know. Let me turn this off. Those who came before me, they left knowledge behind and actually told me that I would experience this. And there's also a story about how there was another planet that went through the same thing. So I'm going to let you know, it ain't no heaven, it ain't no hell. It's a lot of things in this place of existence that you're not able to see. But the hell that y'all portray, it has nothing to do with people like me. So if you go look at the hieroglyphics, will of life and death, or if you go look at the Buddhist will of life and death, it'll show you who hell pertains to, and it does not pertain to people like me. Trust me, when you look at that, you will see that the torturers, the people who actually are gods, are the people that's in control of hell, okay? So when you have that understanding, you'll know we're not here to be judged. We're here to actually, we're here to put forth law and order. We're not here to kill each other. We're not here to, you know, go against our own kind. We're here to do something else that these people don't want you to know. So that's why they doing what you're supposed to do to them. They doing it to you. And I'm not going to say it's not the white man's fault. We killing each other. Because when you have the knowledge that I have, you know it is the white man's fault, the Chinese man's fault, it's all of these other humans' fault. And I ain't no racist. I can't be racist. Everybody else came after me. So why should I be jealous or why should I judge you? You came after me. You could never handle what I go through. So I don't have to be racist. I respect every people as long as you don't disrespect me. So as I was saying, I'm not here to be judged. I'm not here to be judged. And the good that I do, it actually turns around and bite me in the ass. When I pray, it turns around and bite me in the ass. So it's a lot of things to this life that we don't know. Instead of us killing each other, we need to come together and actually figure out what we're here to do. And we need to go through with that. Regardless if we fail or not, we're going to continue to go through it until we do something. If you ask me, the same individuals from back then, we still here. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us. And to tell you the truth, out of the 7 billion people in this world, it's 5 billion of us that populate this place. The other 2 billion is human species. Now, when you have that understanding, you know they got you in a scared place. They backed you into a corner. And the only threat you see is your kind. Because that negative energy that roams through those neighborhoods you live in, it gives off them negative energy frequencies to where you have to protect yourself from your own kind. You understand? But now that shit is moving into their neighborhoods and they trying to put a stop to it. It ain't about y'all putting a stop to it. Don't ignore the shit that's going on in our communities. Don't ignore the fact that y'all build these communities only for people like us, bro. These cheap ass neighborhoods where you find homes for $500 and $600, they know what's going on in them areas. They know about the energy over there in them areas, and they want you to be over there. Because Truth be told, I grew up around white folk that ain't got it like other white folk. I grew up around white folk that been kicked out on the streets by their own parents. So it's not just us that's struggling. It's the image they put out. Like the little dude that that shot the little dude in Texas he really was defending himself, but they labeled him as a school shooter. Put up a picture of him with gold teeth in his mouth and dreadlocks to make him look like a menace. Yeah, the media did that. The media did that. So you know, for me to be an original man, for me to feel how I feel when I wake up here, you can't tell me all odds ain't against me, bro. You can't tell me I don't have the power to change this place, because I do. They don't want me to know that. But it took me separating myself from other people for me to actually know that. So you won't know that if you're around everybody every day. You gotta give yourself time. You gotta listen to them voices that you speaking to yourself. You gotta listen to those things, man. I was a young boy when I told my grandmother, I said, the sun is attracted to my body, so I must be the same thing as the sun. I thought that as a kid. You understand? So I've been thinking different. I've been thinking different. I've been an actual character in this game. I've been an actual player in this game. I ain't been a character. I ain't been one of these people that's just out here to be extra company to make you feel comfortable like you're not here alone when you really are. It's a couple of people who really actually in tune with what's really going on here, and it's crazy. I drive around, I look in the faces of other people. It's a lot of people that's really not, you know, in tune with what's really going on here. It's a lot of people who not passionate about themselves or their life or anything. For real. And them dangerous people, if people don't have passion for nothing, they don't care for nothing. They don't care about the damage they cause themselves or others. And that's dangerous to people who here to actually get through this place. I feel like a lot of things we taught are subliminal. And they're subliminal because everybody is not going to get themselves the time to think. Everybody not going to make themselves think about what's going on in this world. Everybody just ain't talented like that. For real. We dealing with the foods. We dealing with the oxygen. We dealing with a whole lot of things that stops your ability to grow. And when you know these things, you know you're a powerful person. When you dealing with these things at the same time and you still know what's going on. You understand? Because me, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. And a lot of things that I know gonna sound very crazy to people. But I watch a lot of spiritual TikTokers and YouTubers. I kinda like what a lot of people gotta say. Everybody got their own understanding. But people, this and the dead, it's not okay. It's not gonna get you sent to hell. Killing somebody is not okay. It's not gonna get you sent to hell. It's not gonna get you sent to hell. But you're not supposed to kill your own kind. You're not. Your species is a military. Whether it's formed or not, your species is a military. This ground here is a ground for war and panic. Everybody is civilized. Everybody is civilized. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of kids out here. It's a lot of families. People want to be happy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when it come to crime, we can't ignore it. We can't ignore what we do to our own kind. We can't get out here and talk about things like we not hurting ourselves. For real, it's like everything you speak, it sticks to you. So when you walk around with that negative energy gonna recognize negative energy. I promise you. It's a lot of beauty and it's a lot of ugly. But it's all about how you perceive things, I don't indulge in a lot of activities no more. I done had some tough experiences at a young age, and I appreciate them things. You gotta value the hard times, because make the best out you, for real, for real. Can't expect life to be easy on you. Don't matter how much of a silver spoon you was given. As soon as you step out of that comfort zone, it's all on you. But PG, just wanted to share my feelings and my opinion on the situation with FBG Duck Mom. All respect and all honor to you. All respect and all honor to everybody. But we can't be naive to the fact that we make mistakes and we need to tighten up. We all do. Like, let's be honest with ourselves, people.